One of the things that I miss in WWE is the Hardcore Championship. The hardcore matches they used to have every week on WWE TV, the 24-hour rule, just everything about it was fun. That's one of the things that's missing nowadays, and I would love to see it happen again. So in today's top 10 list, I'm going to count down the top 10 reasons why WWE should bring back the Hardcore Championship. Number 10. One of the things that's keeping the Hardcore Championship from appearing on WWE TV and hardcore matches in general is the fact that WWE is TVPG. So obviously this is a big flaw in the plan of bringing back the title. So if WWE does bring back the Hardcore Championship at some point, the matches will have to be toned down a bit. Number 9. One of the great things about hardcore wrestling is that basically anybody can do it. They could be a terrible wrestler, they could be a great wrestler, they could still do hardcore wrestling. It doesn't really matter who you are. Number 8. If you remember, there actually were some women who won the Hardcore Championship. Now, one of the problems nowadays is you can't have a man versus woman match. But I don't see a problem with having some women's division matches, but with the Hardcore Championship on the line. It would give some of the undercard women something to do. Number 7. Obviously, if you do have the Hardcore division brought back, maybe you don't want to have it be so comedic. Obviously, you can't have this be too violent because you're TVPG, so you need to find a balance between fun but still serious at the same time, but not too violent. And it could be difficult. Number 6. Which brand do you have the Hardcore Championship on? Is it on both brands, or is it on one or the other? Obviously, I think a good choice would be for Raw, because Raw needs as much content as possible. And also, it makes sense because Mick Foley is the GM of Raw, and he is the first Hardcore Champion. Number 5. One of the things that's missing from WWE TV is casual viewers. The casual viewership of Raw has dwindled immensely over the past several years, and the Hardcore Championship would be a great way to get these fans back. Number 4. A couple years ago, Rob Van Dam returned to the WWE, and he didn't really have that great of a run. But if he came back today and he wrestled in the hardcore division, he could dominate it. And not just him, several other ex-ECW guys. Number 3. One of the great things to have for this hardcore division would be to take some guys who are almost like jobbers now, guys who are really on the bottom of the card, and revitalize their career. Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, Jack Swagger, the list goes on and on. These guys are really doing nothing right now. They're wrestling on Superstars, the main event. This would be great for their career to have them in the hardcore division, wrestling every week. Number 2. One of the best things about the Hardcore Championship was the 24-hour rule. And any time, at any moment, somebody could come up to you and have a match with you and take your championship from you. It was a fantastic rule. It made it for fun TV. Number 1. The main reason why you want to bring back this hardcore division, more variety in matches. If you watch Raw or you watch SmackDown every week, how many times do they have stipulation matches? How many times do they have variety in a match? It is so rare. So having a hardcore match once a week, I don't think it would be overkill, because when you have so many regular matches on the show, having just one hardcore match, that's not going to kill the idea of having hardcore matches. I just think that if they do it again, this would really get some interest from non-wrestling fans. We need something to spice up these shows, especially Raw. Raw is just, it needs help.